what's going on now, because we are not done with that storm threat. In fact, we're just getting started. Live look outside. Lorenz 360 camera, low hanging clouds in addition to some rain. As far as the storms go, they're not severe, but they're certainly strong. You'll notice we've got most of the active weather kind of moving out of the eastern side of Williamson and Travis County, but I'm also watching these storms out here up in northern San Saba County. We'll see if they hold together, but in general, it's these storms that I'm most concerned about. At last check, we had about 2,000 people without power in Gerald. So we know these storms are unfortunately doing some destructive things because of mainly the winds. And I was just looking at some of the numbers. We saw a 48-mile-per-hour wind gust out at Austin Executive Airport. That's between Pflugerville and Manor. So there's a bite with these storms, even though they don't have a warning. Gusty winds, frequent lightning, heavy rain, which will drop visibility out there on the road. Just take it easy if you can. I would personally just wait this out. These storms are moving pretty good. We're already starting to see drier skies out towards Leander, but out towards Manor and up through parts of Taylor, we've got very heavy rain with that lightning concern. 79 degrees, but this temperature will drop as that cool air follows that rain in. Most of this is going to be a morning event. Not to say we won't see anything later today, but I anticipate the best chance of storms to be right now, and it fades as we get through about 9 a.m. High temperatures today is still quite toasty in those mid-90s. 92 is average, though, so we're at least in the ballpark here. Most of us in between, I would say 92 to 98, hotter down towards the south and east. But again, computers are starting to get a handle on what's happening now. These storms expected to slowly but surely dissipate by the time we hit 9 o'clock this morning. So most of your commute will be dry if you do leave a little later. Once we hit lunchtime, here comes the sunshine. And you're noticing not a whole lot in the afternoon. It is possible with some leftover boundaries, daytime heat, moisture still there. We see a few isolated storms. It's why I'm going 10 to 20% for the afternoon, evening. But I'm kind of more convinced we see another round come in overnight into tomorrow morning, which could cause some problems. Just because this morning is overperforming, I think the afternoon storms will struggle, but we'll have enough time to regroup by the time I see you again tomorrow morning. That said, the severe risk is still a 1 out of 5 today. When it comes to the storm chances moving forward, every day we've got something expected to fire up. Storm chances look best as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, but there will be opportunities for seeing storms and showers every day this week as we sit in this very unsettled weather pattern. We've got winds coming out of the northwest up above us to bring down some of that storm action that fires out in West Texas. We also have some really good moisture coming in along those southerly winds. I mean, this is the setup we need to get some rain. We just have to make sure it doesn't come down too quickly. You'll notice the flood threat tomorrow is already 1 out of 4 for those in dark green, 2 out of 4 in the hill country. But look at Wednesday. Wednesday, the flood threat increases. We continue this on Thursday. And obviously, the more rain we get this morning or the more rain we get tomorrow, this will snowball on itself, and those areas are going to be more vulnerable to additional rain as additional rounds of storms come in. So I would say to you, make sure you've got that umbrella, make sure you've got that raincoat with you, and at least leave it in the car, because there is a good chance at least some point this week you'll get wet because these storm chances look so good. I will tell you, although the flooding threat's pretty much my biggest concern, it is possible that we still see some severe weather. There is going to be a low severe threat today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, 1 out of 5, but we still have to be concerned about some wind and hail out of any well-developed storm. Now, that's all the storm chances. Let's talk about these temperatures. 90s today and tomorrow. How about upper 80s Wednesday and Thursday? We are looking at a cooler than normal stretch for the middle of June. That is so rare and so welcome, especially coming off heat indices up to 106 yesterday. We continue to see those 80s through Thursday. Rain chances slowly start to fade this weekend. So the temperatures, I should say, come back up to the mid 90s by Saturday and Sunday. Erica?